Hi everyone, the Spiderman here. So guys, it's time to rehouse my P. Rufilata, the red slade ornamental. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know I've had two males in the past, so I sold them for breeding purposes. So I'm hoping I am third time lucky. And she is housed in one of those arboreal enclosures, the one next to my Spiderman mug. And I have two empty larger arboreal enclosures, so they're absolutely perfect for her. So while we're here guys, let's get one of those empty arboreal enclosures and sort it out. So guys, there is one of my glass arboreal enclosures, and this is one of the biggest ones you can actually get. These cost around about £20 to £22, which is around about the $30 to $35 range if you're in the US, my lovely friends across the pond. So while we're here guys, let's get some substrate and fill the enclosure. So guys, this enclosure here, as you can see, has a front opening lid, which is a lot easier to fill up the water dish or put food in the enclosure. So let's just top this closure with some substrate. So guys, with the substrate already inside the enclosure, let's just flatten it all out so it's nice and level. And there we go. So I'm just going to get a piece of corkbark tube, a water dish and a fake plant or a real plant. You can use either. It's optional. You don't have to use a plant if you don't want to, but I like to add a bit of colour to the enclosure. So there we go everyone. I have two fake plants. I have a nice large water dish and a nice large piece of corkbark tube. So while we're here guys, let's put them in the enclosure. So guys, let's put the water dish in first. It's a fairly big water dish, but I'm hoping and praying that she's a female. The corkbark tube can go just there, that's okay. Just have to move the water dish over a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. So let's just put the fake plants in, and like I said, it's just optional, you don't have to do it, but I like to add some colour to the enclosure. Put one there, and let's just put one there, and there we go guys. So let's just fill up the water dish, and there we go. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have taken the smaller enclosure off the shelf, and you can see the size comparison between each one. She has absolutely loads of room to move around. So let's take the lid off this smaller enclosure and let's rehouse her into a bigger enclosure. So guys, I have taken this small piece of corkbark out of the smaller enclosure. So I'm just going to give her a little touch now, and hopefully she's going to be a good girl. She's around about the 4-inch in leg span, so I'm hoping that she don't decide to bolt anywhere. I'm usually fairly good at rehousing tarantulas, and there you go. And that wasn't too bad guys. So guys, before I put the lid on the enclosure, I just wanted to do a little close-up of her beautiful and amazing colours. I just hope the next time she molts, it don't turn into a male. So guys, looks like she's having a good walk around and exploring her new enclosure, which is fantastic to see. So I'll give her another 3 or 4 days, let her settle down into a new enclosure, and I'll give her a feed. But soon she finds that corkbark tube, I probably won't see her much. But yeah, it's always nice to rehouse your tarantulas into a bigger enclosure when they actually need it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for watching everyone.